to allow people outside the security perimeter into the space so that the event would appear well attended.
So you got upset because there weren't more idiots, is what you're saying. That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. And he is still walking out here free. I thought if you incited a riot, that was just a way of treason, especially on the Capitol. The Capitol. And was nothing done of it, you know what?
Yeah, and then when Trump heard that they were armed with knives, guns, spears, and flagpoles and wearing body armor, Trump encouraged them to go to the Capitol anyway.
Cred day in the morning. That's inciting a riot.
Yeah, that's inciting a riot.
Yep. Politics.
So
the raw politics.
Yeah, and then Meadows and Rudy Giuliani, the mayor from New York, they both sought pardons from Trump before he left office in case they were implicated criminally in any events leading up to January 6th or the assault itself. Now, let me tell you something. The only reason a lawyer would ask for a pardon is they know they can't beat the case.
At all. I mean, the proof is in the pudding.
If you know you can beat the case, man, you don't need no pardon.
Right. You just ask for immunity, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, come on. And that tells you the guilt right there. You knew, like, come on. You know this is a crime. You knew better. That's what you got to say. You knew better.
Yeah.
But
the best part of it to me of the whole thing when they shot Shorty in the head.
Man, split her cabbage.
I love that part.
Let me tell you something. I ain't seen a woman drop that fast until Future got in town. Hello.
I have never, ever seen a Karen get what they deserve.
Let me tell you something. I don't condone violence of any kind, but if it's justified by any means, I don't. But cred day, like, come on now, what you expect that man to do? And he did it so smooth too.
Yeah,
he got
on
the suit.
Stop,
right. Stop, drop, messed around, and you got shot. You see that? Look at you.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Now,
so like that was one of the things that went on last night. But let's talk about what's going to happen today.
What that is?
What that is? R. Kelly is scheduled to be sentenced in his New York sex trafficking case today.
He did it. Look, man. Ooh.
So R&B singer R. Kelly will learn his fate in a Brooklyn courtroom after being found guilty of sex trafficking.
Ooh.
Prosecutors say Robert Kelly used his fame and money to prey upon children and young women for his own sexual gratification.
Oh, boy.
Prosecutors say he should spend at least 25 years in prison. He still faces prostitution charges in Minnesota and federal child porn charges in Illinois.
Man, listen, by the time they done with him, bruh gonna become a lawyer.
Yeah. In other news, a Chicago area fan of R. Kelly is accused of threatening federal prosecutors in New York. Christopher Gunn of Bolingbrook is charged with making threats involving serious bodily injury or death. Authorities say a week after that trial ended, Gunn posted a video on YouTube threatening to storm the U.S. Attorney's office in Brooklyn. You know how that turned out for the Capitol. Gunn. And your last name is Gunn.
Right. They already threatened. They got two. And I'm going to assume you're of the African American descent.
Yeah, because he spelled gun with two N's, so that's definitely a brother.
Oh, yeah. They probably in the street waiting on you before you even turn the corner.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Could you imagine if niggas tried to storm the Capitol?
We couldn't do it.
That's what it would have been. It would have been like black people tried to storm the Capitol.
Because, bro, it'll turn into a brawl. Who stepped on my shoe? Get your hand out my pocket.
Get your hand out my pocket.
Get your hand out my pocket. that wallet, my grandmama gave me that chain. but now what trips me out is 25 with all of these combined. Bruh is looking at a smooth life sentence. He lucky if they don't try to figure out a way to get that man a needle. I still listen to his music, but hey, I can separate the art from the artist.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
I can't. But it's more or less like, I mean, I can, but I can't. Yeah. I'll tell you what I mean.
Yeah.
Like, R. Kelly, yes. But if I find out that, like, it was a white singer that said something racial, I can't. F him and that damn music.
Kenny Chesney, you done gone too far.
Elvis. Oh,
First off, I would just like to say this off the rip.
I gotta see that Elvis movie.
I don't want to see a thief. I don't want to see a thief.
I want to see if they're gonna talk about him stealing them.
He's a thief.
Yeah. But I want to see that movie because I number one, I love music biopics, and number two, I want to see if they're going to talk about him stealing old girl, Hound Dog from Old Girl.
Hey, can we talk about how he stole half of Chuck Berry's catalog?
Yeah.
Listen,
go ahead and talk on it.
If you are an Elvis fan, I'd just like to say you are supporting a thief. All right.
Are you a Jay-Z fan?
Listen, I knew that you was gonna bring that up.
Are you a Jay-Z fan? I'm just asking.
I'm a Jay-Z fan.
Well, he's a thief.
He's not a thief per se.
He is.
He didn't steal the whole song. Elvis stole the whole song. He tried to dress it up with a, he tried to dress it up with a He's nothing but a hound dog. That's why he died on the pooper.
Yeah. On the toilet.
On the pooper.
On the toilet.
But yeah, he's a thief, man. He's a thief.
Jay-Z stole that movie.
Yeah, Jay-Z stole lines. He stole everything. He even stole the producer. I want you to make it sound like this.
All right, so you telling me like, so if one dude steals, let's say $1, and another dude steals like $1,000, the dude that stole $1,000 is more of a thief than the nigga that stole $1?
No, he a smarter thief because he got 1,000 and not one.
He's still a thief. They both thieves. They both thieves is all I'm saying.
I tell you what, one of them could be my friend. They cut me in. If the one try to come with $1 talking about, hey, I'll give you 50 cents, hey, you going in, brother.
Oh, snap. Did you know that Martin and Shanae almost had a movie? I mean, Shanae and Wanda almost had a movie?
No.
Martin Lawrence, him and Jamie Foxx almost made a Shanae and Wanda movie.
I would have loved to see that.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all gave
it was at the height, it was around 92 when they were approached with it.
Oh, that would have been lit.
Yeah.
In that time, too?
Yeah, at that time.
That would have been fire. Y'all could have kept Baps. Y'all could have gave us that.
Yeah, Baps. You know what I hate about Baps?
What you hate about Baps?
Everything.
I hated the Jerry curl and the gold teethers.
The only thing that was good about Baps was how fine Natalie Desselle was.
Ooh, yes,
you talking about BBWs. She was the first.
Especially when they had her wrapped in that trinket candy paper.
Yeah.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
Man, just I was like, damn, she is fine. Like I remember just watching that movie, never seen that Natalie Desselle in anything. And I was like, that big girl is fine. I'm
telling you.
She was just gorgeous.
Ooh, cute, put together.
Just
well put together. R.I.P. to her. Rest in peace.
Like, honestly, she was finer than Halle Berry until the end of the movie when Halle Berry had that blonde hair going down.
Yeah.
And she was in that little ballroom with the robe on. Now, Halle Berry was Halle Berry then.
Yeah.
But for the rest of the movie, she was pretty much
she was just her friend.
Yeah. but Natalie Desselle, bad.
Feed me.
Yo, that is a good topic of conversation, too, man. Hey. So, fellas that's tuned in, let me ask y'all a question. You ever mess around and give your girl your bank card to tell her to go pick up some stuff? And you got, what'd you say, you watch your bank app the whole time?
You got to watch the bank. I was on online banking the whole day like I was on a stakeout.
Like, wait, you text her, what are you doing?
Hey, yo, hey, $50 at Walmart for what? You said you was going here.
Well, they even had Walmart in the plane. You said you was going to go to McDonald's, and you said you was going to go, and that was it. Why you at Walmart spending? Well, I figured I'd just buy some groceries instead of just buying fast food. Groceries cost $50. Fast food costs $20. What's the difference?
$30.
That's gas money. You gonna give me a ride to work all week?
I gotta go to work the rest of the week, baby. What is you doing? What? You went to Panera Bread. I just wanted what?
I thought you went to Walmart. I mean, it be like that though.
Man.
I remember, man, one time, bro, I gave a chick my car. She went nuts in a Walmart. Bruh. Went straight stupid. I was like, bring my car back. Bring my car back right now.
I reported mine stolen. Somebody out there being frivolous with my funds. I don't know the stranger. If they tell you they know me, they don't.
They lying.
They lying on me.
She showed a selfie with you and her.
Doppelganger.
Photoshop.
Right. It's fake news.
So yesterday we highlighted the story of 46 migrants found dead in the back of a trailer in San Antonio.
Wow, what?
Oh yeah, you didn't listen. So 46 people were found dead after being abandoned in a tractor trailer on a remote back road in San Antonio. It was the latest tragedy to claim the lives of migrants smuggled across the border from Mexico to the U.S. 16 people were hospitalized, including 4 children. What happened was a city worker heard a cry for help from the truck shortly before 6 p.m. Monday and discovered the gruesome scene. Police Chief William McNamara, that sounds like a villain in a horror movie, said hours later, body bags lay spread on the ground near the trailer and bodies remained inside as authorities responded to the calamity.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, there was 46 had died, families who were likely trying to find a better life. This is nothing short of a horrific tragedy, is what Nienberg said, who was the officer involved. It's also among the deadliest of tragedies that have claimed thousands of lives in recent decades as people attempt to cross the border. So people die trying to get to America.
Right.
And they killing us when we get here.
I'm telling you.
But it was...
oh, man.
10 migrants died after being trapped inside of a truck parked at a Walmart in San Antonio. In 2003, bodies of 19 migrants were found in a sweltering truck southeast of San Antonio.
Ooh, Lord.
The home countries of the immigrants and how long they were abandoned on the side of the road were not known. So of the 16 taken to the hospital, 12 were adults, 4 were children. They said they were hot to the touch. Yeah, they were suffering from heat stroke and exhaustion. But the death toll is now at 51. So apparently,
5 more passed away.
5 more passed away.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's terrible because like
you got
it reminds me of the Middle Passage.
Yeah, like you got to go that long without food and water. First off,
in the heat, in the back of a truck, you know what I'm saying? It's not air conditioned.
And it's 100 degrees out here. Imagine at that border. Yeah. And then you're in the back of a truck. I don't know.
It gets hotter.
And I don't know how scared you are. Like how scared you got to be to know you're locked inside of a trailer.
Low oxygen. And
it's 46 people on the trailer. I can assume that it's not that big. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, think about like a tractor trailer.
Yeah.
But 46 people is a lot of people.
That is still a lot of people. And then dying. And then there's still people alive and you're near a dead body.
Yeah.
Like that is... You gonna need some counseling or something if you pull through it.
Only if you're American. America's the only ones with counseling.
Man, that's cold-blooded, man. We need to do better. We got to do better.
But that ain't had nothing to do with us.
I know it don't. They
could have stayed where they were at.
Cold-blooded. I mean, you're right, but that's cold.
I mean,
that's some cold business.
Yeah, it's crazy that like to me, and I hate to say it like this, but it was one of those that could have been avoided. This was one where it's kind of like that's the risk.
Unless they were lured.
Ain't nobody gonna lure you to America.
Trust me.
Hey, we need some fields, need clean. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, it's tragic. It's real tragic.
Right.
But it is, like I said, avoidable.
Yeah.
You know, like it's easy for me to say that. I'm sitting up here now. You know what I'm saying? I made it here.
Yeah.
By the blood and sweat of my ancestors, I'm here.
And we about to leak the same blood. Miss it.
Yeah. Bars. But so don't get me wrong, I think it's a tragedy.
Yeah.
But I feel sorry that was their path. Like, cause you were to be able to even get on that truck to get to America.
Yeah.
You gotta understand the hope and the cheer that you had.
Right. And the trust that you put into whomever led you to in that trailer.
Yeah, and then the money that you had to pay to get here.
Right.
They didn't do it for free.
At all. And then there's kids, man.
Man, I'm like...
Children, babies.
And if nothing else, you could have at least pulled to the side of the road, tapped the back of the truck and said, get out.
Right. You just...
abandoned the truck with thousands of dollars. You had 46 migrants. You probably charged them joints probably $1,000 a piece. the sticker man. They were in America, so once you put to the side of the road, you should have said get out and run.
Right. You should have.
Yeah.
You should have, but you didn't. Like, whoever you are, I hope you know you got to pay for this.
And then on top of all that, you gotta understand that the people that were in the hospital that did live are going right back to their country, where they might face cartels or any sort of thing that they were trying to flee from.
Any type of punishment for fleeing, period.
Well, it's not necessarily for fleeing, but like, for example, if you were in a cartel, for example, and then you left to get a better life, or if you were like, you know, and I ain't gonna say a slave or an indentured servant, but if you were in servitude, and you get back in return, you're gonna deal with punishment.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah. So worse than any lashes.
Yeah, I don't know, maybe just as bad. Them lashes. Yo, look, I don't think people understand the severity of a lash,
man. It's crazy. Like, that is, like, as you sit and think about it, that is some of the wildest stuff you could ever imagine. Like, you just hearing about it is horrific, but actually knowing that our ancestors went through that is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, to be beaten because you didn't do something right.
Yeah. Like on Django when little Jody was breaking eggs. And they were about to, boy, that was my favorite scene. I can't lie. When he whooped that daggone white boy with that whip.
Man, beat him.
And they was like, y'all want to see something? Pow! I was like, I stood up in the theater like this.
When he shot dude off the horse, I was like, that is impressive. And the blood hit the cotton. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. I like the banter. Like the thing about Quentin Tarantino movies is always the dialogue.
Oh, definitely.
He was like, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Are you positive? I don't know. You don't know if you're positive? I don't know what positive means. Positive means, are you sure? He says, I'm positive. Positive what? I'm positive that it's Ellis Brittle. That whole thing.
Man, no, when Sam when Sam Jackson got introduced, bruh, he
went in, didn't he?
He was what?
That nigga on that nag,
bruh. And I mean, went in the whole time. Oh well, he can sleep up in the big house if you don't mind burning the sheets in the bed.
But that mind to burn. I was like, tell him, Leo. Because like the thing is, and this is what the funny thing about it was the message they said: racism only exists for poor black people. Because when you got money, the way they treated, like, look, you had the most vicious slave owner in Mississippi.
Right.
Had a nigger sleeping in this big house, treat him just like a white man. Why? Because of the money.
Exactly.
Like, I'm not saying that money don't mean there's no racism. I'm just saying that money alleviates it a hell of a bit.
Money blurs lines that shouldn't be blurred.
Because once they found out he wasn't rich like they thought he was just another one. But yeah, the greenbacks are taught. You went back there. You went back in those days and said, "Hey, like I want to buy your whatever."
That fool said. He said, "Lord, give me the strength to kill him." Yo, that movie was not supposed to be as funny as it is.
It was. Because what about the Klansman scene?
Bro, oh my goodness.
I can't see out my bag. Wait, what was it? It was like, now I think we all think the bags was a nice idea. Not to point any fingers, but it could have been done better. So this time, no bags. Next time, we do the bags right,
and we go full regalia. Yeah, he was like, well, screw y'all, I'm going home.
Don't ask me and mine's for nothing.
For nothing. Yeah. Yeah, that was yo.
That is my movie. I ain't gonna say was. I'm gonna watch that when I get home. I'm off
my
today
soul. Too. Man, I'm not, unfortunately. Shout out to all my 12-hour shift people that just got off and got to turn around and do something else. We are the real.
Y'all are the real, and we're gonna give you it up for all the migrant workers.
Raise our wages. Get your hand out my pocket.
All right, so shout out to Brittney Grinder.
Yeah, man.
Her trial is officially set to start on Friday. According to ESPN, Grinder has been ordered to remain in custody for the entirety of her trial.
Great.
Because I wouldn't go back.
Nah.
If they let me out of rush, you better come get. You gotta come get me to go back to.
You're gonna be looking for a 7-foot tall dude named Devin.
Nah, but the thing is, they can't just come over here and arrest you.
No, they can't. They got to have papers.
Yeah, so
you got to extradite, and I don't think y'all got extraditions like that over here.
And the sad part is, she was arrested 4 months ago due to alleged cannabis possession.
Hashish oil.
Yeah. And
Yes.
she's facing up to 10 years in prison if she is convicted on the charge.
For those who don't know out there, 10 years for marijuana is a lot of time. Okay, that's just like getting 15 years for a parking ticket.
I would say more like getting 5 years for a parking ticket, but yeah, same boat.
Right, same boat. You're gonna swim it.
Definitely cruel and unusual punishment.
It's cold business. This will be the first time I ever seen somebody that is not known of the marijuana community, and
well, she's definitely in the community. She got caught in Russia with it. You know she's in the community, but she's never been like. But that's the thing. I think almost every American is in the marijuana community now.
You think they said hope when they got her?
I know that's right. But yo, anyway, got some more jams for y'all. Y'all keep it locked. Thank you, Mr. White Man. How's it gonna rain on my day off? I was gonna go see Top Gun today. Man.
Yo, you sounded like that dude off of Family Guy. Hey, we're going now to Ollie with the weather. Ollie, it's cold outside. Thank you, Ollie.
I was just saying, it's like just look outside the
It's hot
window.
as hell.
It's raining now. It's gonna rain later. It's gonna rain even later than that. And then it's gonna be. And then guess what? It's gonna stop raining. It's gonna be sunny.
And then it's gonna get muggy and then musty.
Oh man, ain't nothing worse than what. Yo, you ever put deodorant on and then you get somewhere you're like, did I put deodorant on?
Oh nah, never. I don't get musty.
I get musty.
I don't get musty.
I get musty if I don't wash, but if I wash, I'm good. But I'm serious, man. It be some times, man, that you walk through that one of them hot days, you be like, damn. Did I?
It be folks out here smelling like soup. Like,
oh yeah, nah, I ain't that.
Listen,
like, you know, when you're a big nigga, you gotta really make sure that you don't stink.
You got to detail the Cadillac a little better than everybody else.
Big dudes, like my biggest thing about being a big dude, I can't stink
at all.
That's one thing I'm just not. I'm not gonna be the stink. I'm already big. I'm not gonna be the stinking big dude. And I'm gonna tell you, real, like all my homeboys that are big, I've seen in their rooms like 30 bottles of cologne. Like big dudes, make sure we smell right.
Right. And then I
try to make sure that I smell like a cookie.
Right.
That's the scent that I go for. You ever had a chick come to you like, you smell like a cookie?
Yeah, she did. But I got offended. I almost hit her in the throat.
Oh man.
But then I walked by somebody else. They said the same thing, and it was of the woman of the Caucasians. So I was like, all right, cool, we good. Okay, I smell like a cookie. I'm gonna apologize to her.
Hey, it's one of those things, man. Yeah. I like when they get compliments on, oh, you smell good. I love that. Like, man, you give a girl a hug, she's like,
hit you with the
Yo, ain't nothing better than the
All capital M's.
Yo, you ever walk by a chick and get hit with the
Man,
man, I walked around, my head was 8 times bigger, man. I was like, yeah, y'all get off me now. Y'all hoes can't tell me nothing.
Y'all better go on now. I'm fat and I'm lovable. You better go on.
You know what I'm saying?
I like it. But the rest of y'all make no doggone sense. Y'all coming out here smelling like hot heat. Like,
smell like dragon burps.
Smell like horse hiccups.
Out here smelling like train smoke. What is wrong with you?
It smell like gunpowder.
Smell like spoiled cabbage. Just out here funky.
It smell like Flavor Flav's dreads.
Your mama would whoop your ass. She got to whip. I can smell you.
Boy,
you ever had your mama say she could smell you?
Man, I've heard that, and you smell like outside.
Outside, smell like outside. What does outside smell?
I wonder if I go outside. You smell like inside.
The thing is, like, you go outside for fresh air, but when so you tell me I smell like fresh air? I'll take that.
I'll take it. Boom.
But outside where I grew up, man, we had a pig farm beside us.
Oh, no.
Outside smelled like outside.
Hey, everybody back home, anybody at VA that is listening to this or paying attention to this, if you've ever stayed in Halifax near Calford Road, y'all know what I'm talking about. You gonna smell like sunshine dog food. It is a plant that is clean across town that you can smell it. It is so bad. If somebody was to stay at your house and be like, ooh, what's that smell? You be in the air like, that's sunshine.
Damn.
Like, you get so used to it, bro. Like, oh, yeah.
Man, I'm going to tell you like this, bro. I grew up in the country to the point where it was a lot of fields.
Yeah.
And in the spring, they fertilize those fields.
Ooh, Lord.
So you will be on the school bus, and to the right and to the left of you, is literally someone spraying crap.
It's gonna smell like a hot girl summer. Hey-o.
It's like a hot boy summer.
Nah.
Because hot girls be smelling good. I ain't gonna give me that hot girl. I don't know. Like the thing is, because like for me, a stinking woman smell more like crab legs and shrimp. like a stinking woman really don't smell like the same way a stinking man smells.
Dude.
A stinking woman smell like a seafood platter.
But a stinking woman will appall you so bad because you'd be like, yo, what have you been doing all day? Like, did you put these clothes on to say I'm gonna just wear these tonight?
You're right. It's offensive because you expect women to hold themselves to a certain, but at the same time, just like how we expect women to smell good, women expect us to work.
And then I remember, all right, I'll bring in the check, you bring in the deodorant. How about this?
It's more or less like take your ass to work.
Bruh, I remember this chick danced on me at a party and she was musty. Like she smelled like she came from 12 hours. She thought I was bending back just to get all the grind. No, I was bending back so I won't go blind. You dig what I'm saying?
Oh shit, she put a tear in your eye.
Bruh, I mean, it was onion soup. Like my homegirl was beside me. She was like, is that you? I said, no, lean forward.
I want to see Karta out there macking.
Nah, you don't want to see that, brother.
Hey, all I did was make laps. Like I go be like, oh no, okay,
man.
Oh no, okay.
See, yeah, I'm gonna keep it real. The thing about me, I got the gift of gab. Like,
yeah, but you can't talk in no club like that.
No, you can't. I just go in the club and be like, hey, no kids, own car, let's go. Move, DJ, move. Excuse me, hey, Mr. Man.
I go to clubs and like, hey, what's up? That's it. Hey, what's up? And then I smile. I let them see my pretty teeth.
Oh yeah. You got to show the smile, yo. Like I think that's what get me in the door. The smile, the beard,
yeah,
and the fact that I'm funny.
Yeah, and see, for me, it's my height. I'm pretty tall, so it's like they're like, oh, you tall? Oh, he big, but he ain't that big. I like that. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad. I'm not about 600-pound life.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not that. And if I ever get that big, you have my permission to shoot me.
What Future say? God blessing all the fat niggas. Is that or something like he said?
God blessing all the fat niggas.
Yeah.
I think
that was something like that. Whatever.
Something like that. Future said.
So you know what? Enough about us, bro. Let's put some light on the something. Can we talk about how all last week, including the BET Awards that passed Sunday, all of these R&B singers or performers, whatever you want to call them, got exposed?
Yeah.
Like, who you want to start with first? Because we got a plethora.
Well, I like to start with my Ray J impression because I can finally do an impression thanks to Ray J.
Go for it, brother.
If I had one wish, we would be bad. That sounds just like him.
Spot on.
Sound just like Ray J.
Unpopular opinion. He couldn't sing in the original One Wish neither.
No, he couldn't.
At all.
That's a popular opinion. Nobody give a damn about Brittney, little brother.
But yeah, he was up there getting frustrated because everybody sounded
holding
better
the baby.
Than him. Right. To the baby's born.
When Sammy and homeboy's son One Wish better than him, and Sammy went on that run,
bruh. I sound better than you on your own. Yeah, but how many other songs can you give me but that one that was like a high beat?
The I like.
Yeah.
Yo.
Like, come on.
The crazy thing is, though, Sammy wrote a couple of hits.
For real?
Yeah. Sammy wrote a few hits. Not songs. He wrote a few hits. He wrote a lot of songs.
I might need to pull this up.
Yeah, but Sammy wrote a few hits.
Who else trashed out?
Pleasure Peekasine. He did
He just pleasurely plump. Like
he our size now.
Good gracious almighty, boy. You need life treating you good, ain't it?
Omicron didn't do too hot.
Who?
Omicron.
The variant.
Yeah, the variant. The variant formerly known as Omarion.
Let me tell you something. When he pulled that dog on watermelon out, I said, yeah, bro, you desperate. Because you know you lost.
Yeah.
You know you lost. You sung the first song, Touch. First off, you should have sung all your songs from the O album first. And then everybody would have been with you. You probably would have got bailed out. No. You want to play some song that we don't know about. Why ain't you never play none of the Maybach music songs you did, huh?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Marion.
I'm gonna give Marion credit for one thing.
What?
He called the B2K niggas background dancers. Oh, I was like, yep, that's exactly what y'all were. Hey, yo, can we can at least say that NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys are better than B2K, right?
Yeah,
we can say that, right? Like, we can at least put them above B2K.
You know what? I'll tell you what, because not Backstreet Boys, and that's only because they weren't as talented as NSYNC.
NSYNC wasn't as talented as Backstreet Boys.
Man, what? NSYNC had people on Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Man, Backstreet Boys was more talented than NSYNC. NSYNC had 2 singles. Backstreet Boys had 5. Let's keep it real. Lance Bass ain't come out with no song. And I don't even know what the other nigga name was. The funny looking nigga. Remember the little short funny looking nigga that was in the group? We ain't know.
Joey. Not Joey. Oh, you talking about the one with the high ponytail?
Yeah.
That looked like a Chinese kid.
Like the dreads. I think he had dreads at one point. Yeah, that.
With the Undertaker
what was he doing there?
Why? He just broke dance. He ain't even sing.
And he couldn't even dance.
At all.
At least Ronnie could dance. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like to me it came out, it was like Backstreet Boys, okay, talented white boys singing group. I can't listen to them, but hey, do your thing. Then it was like NSYNC, I was like, what the hell is this?
Bruh.
I was like, these, like it was like they took the Backstreet Boys and made them gay. And then you had
you were my girlfriend.
And then you had 98 Degrees, and I was like, man, stop it.
Yeah, right. Now you done did too
much.
Now
you're doing too much. And then they came out with Old Town. I was like, you know what? You know what?
All right, I'm fighting the air.
We should have had COVID around 2000.
You feel me? Who else? Hold on. Okay, now who else? Now at the BET Awards, who was that dude? Giveon.
Giveon.
He need to give it up.
Yo, I thought he could blow too until I heard Giveon messed it up.
Hey, he played it all so smooth.
I like Heartbreak Anniversary too.
Heartbreak Anniversary.
Trash.
It was butt
trash.
Cheeks.
Wait, what about the other Jeremiah?
Oh gosh.
I mean, they were exposing all of them. Look, and the thing is, and I'm gonna tell you something, and this is the sad part. When I saw the Giveon joint, in the back of my head, I heard my mom saying, "Them niggas can't sing." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my mom was a real. See, the thing is, if you had parents that listen to the Motown sound of the '60s, they're not impressed by none of these cats.
Bro.
Like, I'm gonna tell you who has impressed the parents who listen to real music. And what I mean by real music, I'm talking about when there was one track, you had an orchestra and a voice, and they all made one take with all of them playing perfectly and singing perfectly. Like think about it. You had 14, 15 cats in the recording booth.
Oh, it was just my imagination.
And all 14, 15 of them cats had to hit every note perfect.
Facts.
One person messed up, somebody got their ass whooped.
Every night on my knees I pray.
Dear Lord.
Help me, please.
You done messed it up. It's Hear My Plea.
Hear my plea. Help me, please.
Nah, don't be messing up the Temptations song. That's blasphemous.
What up, Will?
But the thing was, they could blow. Like, I remember watching this joint, and you ever heard of Mary Wells?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry, Martha Reeves?
Yes.
Man, you ever heard that first note she blows out on Dancing in the Street? That call? She hits that note. And the thing is, they ain't hitting notes like that. You got Fantasia, you got Beyonce,
Jasmine Sullivan,
Jennifer Hudson,
Lord have mercy.
That's about it. We ain't even got no men that can sing, cause we done made singing soft. Remember back when, like I remember, man, when it got soft, it was like mid-90s.
Man, yeah.
Singing, like you couldn't sing, that was gay. Remember that?
Yeah, right.
Do you remember that though?
Bruh, I remember that.
Like it was literally a time where they were like, you singing?
But now that you got older, you're just like, bruh, I'd rather chill with my lady, listen to a slow, soft joint.
Then God blessing all the trap niggas.
Right. You know, the boom, 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 boom. I don't want to hear that.
I give up my girl, I turn the lights down low and I put on Glee.
All right, so the door behind you. All right, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna show myself out.
Hey, yo, you sleep on Glee, you want to. Glee is a fire.
I'm gonna go to Chick-fil-A, see if I can order a taco and play.
Nah, but yeah, so
Glee is fire though. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Word? Oh, you actually seen it?
Yeah, I'm actually seen Glee. Yes.
Until the transgender dude gets up there, then I'm like, all right, y'all doing too much.
Just like P Valley.
All right, I'm about to head out. I had a P Valley joke, bro. I made a correlation of dudes that wear hoochie daddy shorts and they watch the show P Valley.
Hey, yo, I need to hear this joke.
Yeah.
I need to hear this. But yeah, Jeremiah got exposed. But you got to think about it too. They recorded it in the studio, and the engineer got to be damn near magicians.
Yep.
Because you got to listen to the pitch. You just like, because if you go back and listen to that same song he tried to sing, you're just like, what happened? This ain't birthday sex.
Who would think that T-Pain is the king of R&B today, right now,
man? Out
of all the singles that's out there, T-Pain is the king of R&B,
man.
And that's not even an exaggeration. Who is out making songs right now that is on T-Pain's level?
Good God Almighty, boy! Hey, can we re-release the Confessions album? I feel like the newer generation need to hear Usher's Genius from the Confessions album. That was the best album of 2004. That and Peter Pablo.
Wrong.
What's Usher's best album?
No, that's not the best album. That's Usher's best album, but the best album of 2004 was Life Jennings. What was it? 43872?
45, 47.
Nah, but like the one that had Must Be Nice and Stick Up Kid and Biggie Nigga and all of them.
Hey, yo, I seen that.
That Life album was crazy.
And you know what's bad? That's the only album we all remember, because I remember I went to a concert and seen Life in concert. And he got mad because didn't nobody know the second album. But don't nobody know. Okay, they started screaming our song. Sing hypothetically.
Yeah. That hypothetically was a banger.
He started singing something else. Okay, Must Be Nice.
Yeah, I remember, man, they did that to Eminem. They were like, no rehab. No rehab.
We was in the crowd about to riot. We was like, where's Silk? Who is this? This ain't Life. This is Jeff Jennings. Get him off the stage.
But yeah, so that's why I was like, when you said 2004, I'm like, nah, that was that Life joint. That Life.
I want y'all to do y'all homework. I want y'all to listen to the...
So, Carter, I got a question I got to ask you.
What's happening?
And we got some time, so you can really get into it if you want to, man.
Oh, yeah, let's go. I like these.
You got a kid, right? With a woman that has 4. You have 1 kid out of 4.
Right.
You go to your she calls you like, hey, you need to get your kids something to eat. You show up with some McDonald's. She gets mad at you for not bringing the other 3 kids something to eat, and then takes your McDonald's you bought for your kid and throws it in the street. Cuss you out. You seen the video?
I did.
Would you have fed all right. See, because it makes it a moral conundrum right here. Do you feed everybody or do you feed your kid?
Well, I'm going to answer it like this. It all depends on the relationship with me and the mother.
Ooh.
Because if we're not together, I'm feeding my kid.
No, you're not together with her.
If we're not together, if I'm not together with it, no, I'm feeding my kid. Now, here's where the moral compass come in. I'm not about to sit there and watch the other children starve too. So a part of me is like, it's my kid. You feel what I'm saying? Now, granted, it could be as easy to just pick your kid up. About to go feed.
That's me.
You feel me? I'm gonna pick my kid up.
Because number one, I'm not bringing my kid McDonald's unless and this is the thing. Unless that's all I had.
Right.
But at the same time, it'll just be a bonding experience. Like, I would show up, pick up my son, we would go get something to eat.
Right.
Now, if I had it like that and she was a pleasant person to deal with, I might pick up everybody.
And take
all of it except for her.
We not going to McDonald's. We getting the pizza. Y'all, that's how we gonna break it down.
Hot and ready?
Breadsticks.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, it was like, to me, what it seemed like was like she was more mad that he ain't bring her nothing than the other kid.
So why you use the kids? Stupid.
Because she couldn't use herself because it wouldn't be a valid argument.
But that's stupid. Why would you use the kids? Stupid.
Why? That's the question.
Oh, why?
Because the thing was, the way she threw that food out, she didn't want to watch her son eating McDonald's while she was over there eating ramen.
So you want your child to go hungry because you're upset, is what you're...
Basically.
You're stupid, okay? And I want to say this. If you don't have no valid reason to this argument, something is wrong with you. Because that's how you got to look at it like that. Some people probably be like, oh, he was probably petty. He probably just, no. And
how about if all he had was $8 and he spent his last $8 to make sure his son got something to eat?
Correct. Keyword, his son. You dig what I'm saying? Them other kids, you should have fed them before I got here. You knew I was coming to come look at little Tay-Tay. You know what I'm saying? My boy said he was hungry. I brought him something to eat.
Yeah, but from now on out, I come pick him up. I come pick up. But see, the thing is, I wouldn't drop him back off.
At all. He coming home with me.
If you can't feed him, then why is he there?
Exactly. And you're mad.
Somebody will get my food stamps to the 11th. You should have budgeted better.
That sounds like a what?
A you problem.
A personal problem.
Say it again.
A personal problem.
Wow, one more time for the people in the back.
I said a personal problem.
Exactly. Like, and that's my whole thing, bro. I'm like, yo, like, this is right here got to be but it shows how stupid a woman can be.
Exactly.
If she chooses to.
Right.
Like, don't get me wrong, we got some stupid niggas out there.
Exactly.
We got some dumb niggas out there.
Exactly. But y'all got to hold accountable for that too.
Yeah.
It's accountability.
Exactly.
I understand.
Is accountability at? All right. You get food stamps, and with 4 kids, you getting at least 500.
On my soul.
Now, why you ain't got no food in the refrigerator?
Why you ain't got no money?
And why you ain't got no stamps coming to the 11th? Like, what day was this? This better be the 10th. And you better have something in there.
Because you better not be acting like this on the 12th.
You better not be out there buying lace fronts and food stamps and then making a nigga pay for... and then you got 4 kids. How much child support are you getting?
Right. Because, you know, petty women be putting dues on child support. I'm not saying all women.
The petty ones do, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The petty ones damn sure do.
Coming to the door smelling like hair glue, Newports, and regret.
And roach spray. My kid got roach bites on his arm.
And incense. Like, it make no doggone sense, man. So and
cocoa butter.
And what's wild, I saw this argument on social media the whole night. And I'm just like, bruh, it's not really an argument. It's right and wrong. Like, now, like I said, you got to get more in depth into that.
Yeah.
If we're not together, there's no discussion. As long as I'm taking care of my kid, we're good. But because of my heart and who I am, the kids will be straight.
Let me explain to y'all how men work. All right, so number one, there's a reason why a man will leave you and his kid and go meet another woman and take care of her kids like a perfect father. You know why? Because that woman makes it easy for him. A man ain't no heartless person. A man, as a matter of fact, is so used to providing for other people.
Yeah.
That, like, they don't even really provide for ourselves
at all.
Because, like, we will go make sure everybody's straight and then make sure we straight.
And they will drain you so much of your energy that when you have the energy to do for yourself, you wouldn't know what to do for yourself.
The way that woman came at him, I understood exactly why he only got food for 1 kid.
Exactly.
Because she basically made it to the point where all he wants to do is the bare minimum.
Exactly.
And that was the bare minimum to make sure his kid ate.
Right.
But if this woman would have been a pleasant person to deal with and interact with, then when homeboy said, "Oh, I gotta get my kids something to eat," then what he would have did was probably went and got hot and ready and said, "Hey, make sure all of them get a couple slices." Right,
exactly.
But being that you wanted to come at him all sour, and that's not the first time.
It couldn't have been the first time.
You do not bring enough peace for him to bring gifts.
And then, what was your purpose of recording it in the first place?
Because she wanted to go viral.
Stupid. You're going viral for being stupid.
For something that big. Oh, he only brings food for 1 kid. Well, if I only made 1 kid, my responsibility lies in that 1 kid. Anything outside of that is extra. And I could be a nice person. And I know he's probably fed all them kids before.
Exactly.
It ain't like, man, like maybe these last few times, and it's probably because you came at your mouth sideways. Like, he's probably feeding all the kids.
He fed all the kids.
You came sideways on some bull. He was like, well, shoot, I'm just going to make sure that my kid eat.
Exactly.
You take care of your kid.
Matter of fact, how about this? Keep that same energy and take it to them dudes that you had these kids with.
Yeah. Those should be the ones that making the one dude that brought kid food. Because, like, I'm going to tell you what happened. Dude was bringing food, and she was like, it came at him side. Or I tell you what it probably could have been. How about if he was feeding all 4 of the kids? One of them that won't his stepped outside the boundary box. He tried to discipline him. She's like, don't you tell my kid nothing.
Exactly.
You ain't his daddy. Okay, fine.
All
I
right,
remember
cool.
that tomorrow when I bring food. And how long was he bringing food? Because if your food stamps don't come to the 11th, you really mismanaging your money.
Exactly.
And actually, now that we gonna talk about it, you're mismanaging my money because I bought them food stamps.
Talk that talk. If it wasn't for me giving you the D,
I'm not even in the D. Let's keep it a band. We pay for food stamps. That comes out my check. I don't get food stamps. You get food stamps?
I don't get that now.
But you get a check, right?
I get a check.
And in that check, FICA come out, right?
Go ahead.
So you paying for food stamps.
All right, well, in that case, then, I demand that she give this man the benefit of the doubt. Case closed.
Case closed. Let's go. Next, we got some jazz for y'all. Y'all keep it locked. Yo, that's that Ain't No Sunshine by DMX, man. Yo, best DMX movie, man.
It's got to be Never Die Alone, man.
I agree with you.
Never Die
Worst
Alone.
DMX movie.
Worst DMX movie?
Or I'll say worst movie with DMX in it.
See, it's a good movie, but his part was kind of like butt.
What?
Top 5. When he was in jail?
Yeah, top
like,
5.
that was-
His scene was good.
Yeah, the top.
Like, to me, his scene was good. The movie was trash.
Yeah.
You think it the other way. You thought the movie was good, but his scene was bad?
Yeah, but now that you,
Like he had some of the best cameos, man. I liked his cameo in Romeo Must Die.
Yeah,
I like this cameo in Top 5, and I like this cameo in Pimp with Keke Palmer. You don't like Keke Palmer?
I don't like Pimped. She could have kept that movie to herself.
Yeah, it was. Then they died at the end.
Yeah, they both got shot up. The pow. They both got turned into Swiss cheese.
Yeah. And I remember that. I was like, damn.
On top of each other.
Yeah, you know all right, bet. Worst death in any movie.
Worst death? That's horrible. Like, worse in what, like...
Tragic, sad, or just pointless?
Bruh, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna tell you one that was messed up, and that was Sugar Hill. When they set dude on fire and then they hung him up.
Yeah,
that was cold blooded.
For me, it was not above the ring, In Too Deep with the pool cue.
That was too much.
That's the worst death I've ever seen. I'm like, oh wait,
bro, he was in a dumpster with his foot beside him. I was like, nah, bro. But what comes in second from that movie when he cut dude's tongue out?
Oh yeah, and told her to finish the job herself.
Yeah, I bet you she did too. She's dead.
Cause women always go with the winner. Like real talk. Let's keep it a band. Let's say like in all the time periods, right? When there was war, like real war, you would kill all the men. You just take the girls with you.
Yeah, that's not realistic.
Because they went with the winner.
Yeah.
And they had the winner's babies.
Yeah.
And how do you get her pregnant?
Yeah. Women
will whoop a nigga ass in front of his girl and say you can't take his woman home with you.
Boy, you better not be right there when I get up. You better not be right there.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying women's loyalty runs until you lose. It could be your job, it could be your house, it could be your car. But soon
it could be life.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
You lose your life. Women will bounce the second. That's why I don't take bullets for women. Why would I take a shot and die, and all I get is a picture hung up on your mantle, and the next thing you know, you with another nigga, and he like, yo, take that picture. I don't want to see that. She's like, okay, right. And she just puts your picture like this.
Hey, look, and let me ask you something. How come the winner is always the opposite of who you are? Like, I'm fat, bald, and he's 6'7".
Language.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I called it. You good.
Oh, yeah, that was my first one in weeks. I'm doing good. But, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Why must the winner be the opposite of not the loser, but the...
Well, you got beat up by a tall nigga?
Nah, I ain't get beat up.
Are you talking about just taking your woman?
Yeah.
I lose my women to niggas with more money. If I'm gonna lose a woman, it's gonna be to a nigga with more money. He ain't gonna be better looking than me.
That's gonna be a speculation.
Cause I'm just saying, like me personally, like it's not. But you're right though. Yeah. It's like they go for the exact opposite of what they got now.
They done told you they loved you, and as soon as you turn your back, home.
Yeah, cause the thing is, and this is the funny thing.
If you think you're lonely now,
The only dude, like I'm gonna tell you like this, dudes, we don't leave our women. Dudes are loyal. We might cheat, but we ain't leaving. We'll be home. Like maybe in a couple of days, we ain't leaving. And the only reason a nigga will leave a woman is because he can't get no other women.
That's facts.
If I can't cheat on you, then yeah, I'm out. If I'm out here striking out in these streets and I can't be with you either, I'm out.
Hey, look, man.
But if I got some pull,
right?
No, I'm just joking. I ain't built like that, man.
I got more.
That was my 20s. But like now that I'm older and more mature, number one, I ain't got the patience, the stamina, or the energy for more than one woman. So I'm just bouncing off rip. But like that comes with age. But back in the 20s,
yeah,
like maybe early 30s, yeah. I just noticed. I was like, my dudes, they would never leave their girl. They still with their girls.
That was my late teens, early 20s. Now that I've gotten to my late 20s, then daggone near my early 30s, whew. The game done changed. You just
number one, stop putting cucumbers in your drawers. Use a Coke bottle.
Wow. Number two, listen. If she see you with your hat off at least one time, she can't judge you.
You said what?
If she see you with your hat off at least one time, she can't judge you. Cause all these women out here talking about, I've been hatfished. Ma'am, my profile picture told you I ain't had no hair. Okay.
Hey, I'm like this. I think women should snatch niggas' fitteds off like we be snatching wigs off.
I say it should be an even trade. Give me a wig or give you my cap.
Yeah.
Same time. I don't know you.
Mm-hmm. Hey, yo, so we got to get up out of here, man. But what you got to say to the peoples, man?
Hey, man, continue to subscribe, like and subscribe, man, to ignorantAF. Like and subscribe, you know what I'm saying, to comedian Big Karta. Just be out there, man. Whatever you do in life, man, do it great. You dig what I'm saying? Ain't no such thing as failing. You just fail if you don't try.
I'm gonna say this: don't do a mother thing. I'm just nah. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe to Big Karta, the ignorantAF podcast. Those are my brothers. Love them to death. Those dudes are real funny. They always got some good stuff to talk about. So yes, please like and subscribe to that channel and that podcast. You know me. See you tomorrow. Hopefully, if I ain't got the gout. And you know how we say, I know it's a rainy day, but go out there and be petty. Cut somebody off. Rear end somebody. Tear something up. And then always strike first, strike hard, no mercy. We out.
Wow.